All right, good afternoon, everybody. So if you are taking the NAF test and you need to add your animation to your personal web page, we're going to just go through those steps. So I'm going to show that to you guys right now. So the last video I did, I showed you how to render the animation, and I showed you in class yesterday that you're going to be using the embed code and you're going to be copying this into your web page. Okay, so I'm going to just get that loaded to my clipboard. You're going to come back and do this. And we're going to go to the index file from your HTML page. Okay, so I am going to use Lila's since I just sent that to you, Lila. So I've got this on my desktop here, your folder with the index as well as your pictures. So I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to choose Open with Text Edit to get the text file. I'm also going to have a copy of this open in my browser, which I already have here. Okay, and I'm going to be placing in the animation right after my school. Okay, so before the fun facts, you can do this wherever you want, but you're going to add this in after a section with a header. Okay, so we're going to go over to the HTML document, and so I'm going to find that area in here after my school. I'm going to enter in, and I'm actually going to go ahead and paste the animation. Okay, but what I'd also like you guys to do is to add a heading. So we'll copy this line of text here and we'll change this to my animation. Okay, all right, and that should work. Okay, to do it like that. Now, let's see. Okay, so we're going to hit save, and then we're going to go over to the browser and we're going to refresh. All right, and so there's the animation placed right inside of your page. If you want to do any changes on the formatting of text, you can do that still, obviously, but you guys have done most of that before. So the last thing we're going to need to do is to zip all this up together to submit. Okay, so once we have saved that file, we're going to go back to the folder. Okay, this is all contained together. Again, you do need to have your pictures in that same folder because we're going to zip this again. We're going to right click, we're going to choose compress, and there's the zip file. So this is what you're going to be uploading to the NAF browser for the culminating project. Okay, this is 2.4 megabytes, that's great. Okay, so in NAF, when you get to the culminating project, you're going to be uploading it there. Okay, so you're going to log into NAFTrack, you're going to go to the culminating project, you're going to submit that zip file, and then you're going to respond to the reflection questions just with dummy text, which I told you in class is just fine, and then you're going to make sure all of that gets submitted and that you can see clearly that there is a file attached to that, okay? If you don't do the reflection, I can't grade your project, so that's a really important step. Okay, last thing I want to mention is that tomorrow when you take your test, you will be doing this under the supervision of a sub and Mrs. Galvez. She will be able to answer all of your questions, but you do need to use the secure browser, which is on your laptops as well as on the Macs in the computer lab here. So either computer should be fine. If you run into issues on the Mac, I would just go ahead and use your laptop, and you'll have the duration of the time to work on that. So today, what you should be working on is studying. Okay. Down here, so study for the NAF test, referring to the vocab and PowerPoints that are in the bottom of the module. Okay, and then again, remember to use the secure browser. Okay, the modules, I'll just go to that so you can see this on the bottom. This is the content that I've put together for you guys for review. So good luck, have a great summer, and I'll see you next year.